What's up guys, it's Kase and welcome to the Case in Point podcast where we talk video games, Marvel, movies and TV shows. This week's guest I've got is a very old friend of mine. I've known him for, I think it's over 20 years now.
20 years.
Yeah, he's all manner of best friend and probably one of the most wholesome and nicest guys I've ever met in my life. He's always up for a good chin wag.
Oh, shucks babe, that's really making me blush.
Jonathan Bailey.
How do you? Very nice to meet you all. Jonathan Bailey, that's my name. And chatting is our game.
Ah, I like
Yeah,
it.
definitely, yeah.
So I've just brought you on because like we always just talk about games in general, or whenever we hang out, we're always chatting about like the latest stuff in games and films and stuff.
Yeah,
we just have been for like the past 20 minutes, and I'm like, we should be recording this. So yeah, I've just brought you on. Thought it'd be the best thing. Welcome to episode 3.
I'm very excited, honestly. Very honoured to be the second guest as well.
Yeah, third guest.
Third guest.
Yeah. Episode 3, third guest.
Yes, I was testing you.
I can count sometimes.
Quick maths on the weekend.
But yeah, no. So we talk on this podcast. I usually talk about video games first, and I usually pose the question to each guest: what are some of your favourite video games?
Okay.
Because that always brings in a good element of a discussion about it and a good topic about it, and everyone's got a different favourite.
Of course, of course.
So what's some of your favourite games?
That's a very good question. Glad you asked. But it's got to be right up there from original Fable, Fable 1.
Fable original, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, phenomenal, honestly.
I never played it all the way through. I did 2 and 3, but I never actually did the first one.
Oh, honestly, it is absolutely a gem. Wholesome, focused experience. Just literally takes you on this magical ride through Albion. And it was breathtaking, honestly. Again, that was like a very new concept at the time. And in fact, I'll tell you this, I bought it on a whim. I think it was like a £5. £5 at a game station. It was on a whim, you know what I mean? Like, I had a little pocket change, I mean, like a cotton orphan child, like collecting little pennies, and I just bought this game, and it was an incredible experience on that weekend, and I loved it, every single of it, honestly. And you know it's a really good video game is when you're sad when it's at the end.
Oh yeah, when you finish and you feel depressed because there's nothing else more to life.
Exactly, and then the next happiness when I realised the game had the extra downloadable content with it. I was like, yes, that's another day spent.
Original
brilliant.
Xbox, right?
Original Xbox, yeah.
It wasn't on PlayStation though, was it?
I don't think so.
I think it was an Xbox original exclusive at the time. I can't remember that being on PS2 because I would have played it.
Oh, phenomenal.
I think that's why I didn't play it, because I got an original Xbox quite late. I bought that for Halo and Halo 2 and stuff after school with you and some of the other guys. We used to play 4-player split screen and stuff.
Absolutely phenomenal game.
Yeah, no, Fable 1 I didn't play. I played 2, the dog and everything's in the second one, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the dog's in the second one.
Yeah.
And then the third one had the dog. It was...
But you were the king in the third one?
Yeah, it was a bit weird, the third one. It was there are 2 halves. The first half that you become a revolutionary trying to take your brother out. And the second half, you had to quickly become king and then do these plans for this big threat. But I always found a bit weird about that. You couldn't tell the people that there's a big threat coming, so you had to tax them loads. But it would have been so easy if you said, listen guys, there's a giant army going to attack us in a year. I'm going to raise the taxes and have this big army to help defend. And other people would be like, I would be like, yeah, no problem, mate, yeah, jolly on. But you couldn't tell that, so everyone thought you were a massive ass dick because you're charging loads. Yeah, so, but yeah, that was a weird concept. But yeah, first Fable, mate, absolutely.
I'm going to have to go back and play it. I think I booted it last year, the anniversary one. And played a bit of it because your village burns down.
That's
right?
it, yeah, Oakvale, yeah.
Yeah, so I did that, and then you go to the School of Heroes or whatever.
That's the one.
So I do remember a bit of it. Yeah, so I was playing a little bit of it. Yeah, and then the new one's coming out this year.
Buzzing for it, honestly.
Yeah, we talked about it a few weeks back with you, and the amount of stuff in that game is. I think it's interesting because it's not. They found something in a Fable game of all places, something that's not been attempted before. The NPC count all being handcrafted, and then being able to marry every single one.
That's a challenge.
Hire every single one. You can buy every house in the game.
Such a cool flex, that.
You can just monopolize it. And you can affect everyone's life. It's really cool.
It's that Fable Monopoly / Sims Lovecraft, you know what I mean?
It's one of them games where it's it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, well,
I think we're at that stage where we need some new stuff.
Definitely.
That's why I'm every fucking episode we talk about GTA, and I try not to, but GTA, I honestly think they're going to bring some revolutionary shit as well. They always do.
Each one does, isn't it? Yeah. Each one just shows you how far gaming can go, pushing that milestone, isn't it?
But having a good, big, reboot of Fable, like a good classic RPG back, but with new stuff is really cool.
Oh, they're really interesting. Makes bringing that original concept and see how far you can go. Like I said with GTA, see how far you can go with the new milestones that have been pushed by, like say Rockstar, like Star's GTA. So it'd be a really cool concept. You know what I mean? And yeah, very exciting. Honestly, it's like bringing out like a brand new one. You know, like, well now, isn't it?
So many like good things to look forward to for once. Like last year was quite quiet for games.
What
Like
big games came out last year?
Expedition 33.
Yeah, well, that's done really well, isn't it? Yeah, phenomenal.
But actually, it was not last year. The year before, I'm thinking. The year was it 2024 when Astrobot won Game of the Year. But I feel like that was because there wasn't a huge amount out. And it was a quiet year, 24 for games, because everything was getting delayed. And then we got like the Expedition and oh god. Well, there was a lot last year to the point where I can't remember anything.
Was the new Ghost of the Ghost of
Yote, yeah, that was
yeah.
good. That did really well. Like you got your Arc Raiders was fucking crazy.
I need to play that. Was phenomenal.
So good.
Helldivers came out last year, didn't it? Or that year before?
Oh, Helldivers was last year as well.
Last year as well,
that was last year. Yeah, because it hit Xbox late.
It was the year before, wasn't it?
Or it might have been the year before.
Yeah, the year before. Yeah.
Helldivers was good.
Yeah.
Dude, I went back on that last week
Helldivers.
with Ben and some of his mates. Yeah, so they've done an update where they're now attacking the home planet of the automatons.
Oh, get out of sound.
Yeah, you thought D-Day was bad.
Yeah,
like,
I was literally
it's
thinking
awful.
that.
It's scary. They've got AT-AT walkers and shit
dude.
and tanks. It's crazy.
It's like literally beginning of like Saving Private Ryan.
Horror. And they were like, "Oh, let's play it on level 9." I'm like, "Are you mad?" Like, I was just screaming
Isn't
for
max
most of
level
it.
10?
I think it's 11. I think there's 11 now. I don't know.
So was that like PTSD inducing?
I haven't played it. I was like, "Oh, cool." And the thing is, they have that thing where like they'll give you Warbond credits if you've not played, and I like that.
That's quite a kind man.
Catch up and like feel like you haven't missed out too much. So that's
It's a good mindset. You know what they should do? Helldivers VR edition.
God.
Can you imagine the amount of therapy people need after that? Like, you weren't there, man. It's like Maverick Creek again.
Every time you see a bug outside,
Yeah, you're just holding your dead mate alive. No.
You've got a weird fixation with capes.
Yeah, exactly. I always love that. Can you imagine the amount of like partners? It's like, yeah, I've not seen my boyfriend for 2 weeks. He's still in the room.
People like that when Helldivers came out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, keep talking about Babylon Creek.
Babylon Creek.
Yeah.
What else? What other games are up there for you?
Oh, good question.
Alongside Fable.
Well, we actually mentioned one of them, Halo 2.
Halo 2 is good.
Yeah, absolutely love that. But for the story, but Halo 3, it would be my favourite one thing.
Halo 3 was
Yeah, it's just because it's that perfect time, you know, with like college. We had like finishing the fight, finishing the story with Master Chief and Arbiter.
I think they perfected online multiplayer at the time.
Perfect online multiplayer. It's like one of them rare games where every game mode was a gem. You know what I mean? Like a lot of games now you think, oh, multiplayer is better than campaign or campaign's better than multiplayer, but that was like, each one is top.
And Forge.
Yeah, Forge.
Map building, and that just keeps the community going.
It kept on for ages, didn't it?
It did it for Reach, and it's done it for Infinite. Infinite's still going for you. They've finished updates now.
Have they?
They've completely finished it, but the amount of stuff the community has made in Forge is still going because of that. Obviously, it's a free-to-play online multiplayer, though. Like, the campaign, I enjoyed campaign for it, but that's just Halo, though. Like, Halo, it fell. But we're getting a fucking remake of 1 this year.
That'd be phenomenal.
And it's going on PlayStation.
Which is never unheard of.
We've already got Gears over there. Why not Master Chief, you know?
Hell yeah. So yes, it'd be cool to see 1, then maybe 2, then 3, like on these.
I feel like they're gauging the interest of sales. Like, I was hoping that with them remastering Gears 1 again and then putting it on PlayStation would generate enough sales on PlayStation and gauge interest for them to possibly make like a Marcus Phoenix collection like they did with Halo.
I thought that'd be out ages
We
ago.
still don't have a remake of 2 or 3, and I'd
really
love that.
Strange, yeah.
4 and 5 are still pretty modern. Judgment, that's around the same time as 3. So just having a box of all the games, even if it's on PlayStation, like I just love a remake of 2 and 3.
No, you're right. Like gauge the market, get a bit of interest, and I think that would help with E-Day.
Yeah,
whenever that comes out.
Dude, E-Day's slated for this year.
Is it like this year?
It's this year.
I've
They've
not
said
seen
it.
any
They've
line.
said like on 3 separate occasions it's 2026 and it's this year. And even this year they've said it's this year, but there's no date. There's no gameplay. There's nothing.
Strange that.
And it's GTA's year. Why would you do that to yourself?
Instant like suicide.
Like Fable, I can get. Forza, it's about time there's a Horizon 6, and it looks great. And they're doing Forza just before summer, and then they're doing Fable just after summer. And then they're saying, yeah, we're doing Gears as well. Well, the only place you've got left is fall, and that's GTA.
Just don't put any game out then.
I don't know what they're doing. They're going to kill themselves. Like, I'd even buy Gears E-Day in March next year.
Yeah.
That's a good time for it.
Would, yeah, you just ignore that period. Because you remember when Skyrim came out, there was a game called Kingdom of Alma or something like that?
Kingdoms of Amalur, yeah.
Yeah. And that was a brilliant concept, but it came out bang on the same time. Both fantasy RPG games, both set in like this like brilliant world, interesting concepts, but a whole new IP versus like an IP that's everyone's excited for.
Especially after Oblivion won every Game of the Year award it came out.
Exactly, and they came out at the same time, and it's exactly what you think it's going to be.
Well, I'm going to go into some Xbox news for you in a bit anyway, because there's some big fucking stuff going on.
Is that the news category? Like,
yeah, we've got a little category after the video games.
A pop-up like.
I try and keep it somewhat like on a routine.
Oh, nice, yeah.
What other games?
So the next game,
Halo. You've done Fable. You said Halo 3 was
done Halo 3.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love the Halo things and sharing it with people and talking about the Halo. Like, so I did it with like Vicky, my partner, and just playing these games and showing someone you're not into like a game themselves and just absolutely loving the story. I think it's a testament to the quality of game that is.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, we're not looking at through nostalgic like filters. And so someone who's like brand new and enjoying it, that's a good game, even like decades after when it came out.
Even the Learning Curve weren't too bad either, to be fair. The Learning Curve for Halo, you got campaign gets you into it, and then you go into your multiplayer and you play a bit. You've had time with all the weapons and vehicles and stuff then. And even then, you had casual and ranked, and they were very fucking separate.
Yeah, completely.
Like, yeah, you had like ranked, I remember you'd lose levels and go up and stuff. I've never been like a competitive like online player apart from Halo 3. I had a try with Halo 3 at like MLG and stuff. I fucking had like 5 games, proper league shit, and went, oh shit, these guys are on another level.
Yeah,
I'm good. Like, these guys were crazy.
Mate,
go on.
Yeah, I remember doing like similar to that. We had like a warhog with 3 people, one on the back on the turret, and we literally went outside this like building that someone has made. And 2 other people ran in the building, and they're all fighting this one guy who was like 400 rank, a high rank, and he took them 2 out, and then he took us out, and I was shouting at the mic, he's just one man. I felt like fighting Bruce Willis or like Jackie Chan. Just took them all out. But who is this guy, honestly? Yeah.
He's too good.
He's definitely a guy who got a shit bucket, honestly. He's fucking well impressive. Honestly, I tip my hat off to him. But the story itself, it's rich, it's deep, it's fantastic world building, and horror aspects with the flood. You know what I mean? It had like amazing twists and turns.
You've got Arbiter and Chief teaming.
Great character development.
You've got like that continuation because 2 ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it had like questions of like religious following, you know what I mean, like racism. It had like strong brother love with Arbiter and Chief at the end, like you said.
Decent new additions to gameplay, like equipment.
Yeah.
Bubble shields and shield drainers and things like that.
All following the lore story, and it was like very like in-depth gameplay.
And then you got emotional tones because of Cortana and stuff as well. Like all of it. It had everything.
Yeah, it had everything. You know what I mean? All weaved into this like sci-fi motif, and it was just like I said before, like sharing with Vicky, like a game that's 10 years, 15 years old. Was in college.
2008, I want to say. Yeah. Maybe 6.
And people enjoyed it now.
Years.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's and that is a testament to a well-crafted game and story. And I say it comes with an experience and something like. Yeah, I'm glad I shared that. I'm glad we enjoyed it.
We've always got those memories.
And there's that deep connection when you see always like the little pictures of like Master Chief, that trailer, it stirs up strong emotions.
I know that trailer very well.
I'm sure you do, honestly, yeah. How many times have you watched it,
I don't know. I was in high school and I used to watch that trailer on repeat like every day.
Every day.
Hyped for Halo 3.
Honestly. I remember turning around and I thought, I'm sure I recognise that trailer straight away in 19. I knew exactly word for word, scene by scene.
I was excited.
It was a brilliant trailer for me. We brought that tension so
And I'm never running a 26-man clan again in my life.
Oh, mate, it was like a full-on organisation.
I had tryouts and everything. We were big. We started off as like 4, 5 of us, and then we got big.
You had like, was it clan events? You had like a full-on staffing list.
Yeah, we had a ranking system within the clan and everything. It was crazy. I did meet a lot of cool people through it.
Oh, it was brilliant.
That's just how social that game was. Everyone was on.
Yeah, it was just a moment everyone shares together.
And customization, everyone had a personality that was able to be expressed through the game. Like, I think Reach built upon that really well.
Oh, phenomenal. It built on the shoulders of giants and that.
I think Reach to this day still has one of the best unlock progression systems as well, because you were always unlocking something every rank. It didn't feel like you were grinding, it felt like you were being rewarded for playing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, look what I've just unlocked. I've got these shoulder pads. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it made you feel like you were building something grand, didn't it? And it was a bit like, like the Labo. Like each time you played, you unlocked something to add to your own Spartan, to your own character. And it's the first time you had that full customization, but it linked in and it struggled fitly with the lore and the aspect of the visuals of other Halos. And it gave you the craft and the tools to build your own hero, you know what I mean? And you could add that into the Reach campaigns.
Yeah, Yeah, your character was the character you played as in Reach. He was in all the cutscenes. I thought that was one of the coolest things ever back in the day.
Exactly. Like, what everyone loves about Master Chief is that everyone can imagine you're him.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see it. But for the first time...
You mostly, because he's called John.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But it was, for the first time, you got this brilliant character creation that gets rewarded and better, and it gave you became the main character.
Yeah, you are that. You are him.
Honestly, and... Like when you're going back, when they're showing I'm sure you've shown people it like that game. When I show Vicky it, and I see wow, I'm the main character, I'm front stage, and it just literally just brings that magic to it. You know what I mean?
I'm playing through them with my brother Fraser because he never played them, so we're halfway through 2.
Was he found it?
He's enjoying it. He likes the friendly fire in for the rocket launcher and the swords.
He does. That's a classic fun aspect.
We're playing it on heroic because I want to nail that into him hard. The difficulty of it.
Definitely, I think that's the true difficulty that you should play.
He didn't enjoy the first one as much because we played Gears first, then we went into Halo 1, and obviously Halo's a lot older than Gears by 5 years. It's janky. It's an original Xbox game.
Yeah,
the boy could not drive to save his life because it's hard as fucking.
Honestly, like steering a boat in that game.
So we did that. We're doing 2. There's a lot more story in 2. It's a lot more immersive, so that's good.
What a difference.
Yeah.
And also, the Bungie's designs for Halo 2 is nowhere near how they wanted it to be, and it's still a masterpiece of a game.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And it's just the story writing, and then you got music on top of that.
Wow.
You can't beat Marty O'Donnell.
No, you can't.
It's incredible.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that. I watched recently, it came up on YouTube, a happy and surprised and welcome one. It was this classic music composer, and he was listening to games. And mostly it's just film, but the games he listened to was Doom. But he listened to Halo, and he said, wow, I didn't realise games had music like this.
I'm a huge fan of the soundtrack for Death Stranding because of that. Death Stranding is obviously a more modern game, but the first game, he had Ludwig doing all of the score and everything, getting a bunch of people in to sing and do some of the greatest scores for such a mysterious kind of backdrop. And then in the second one, it's Ludwig again, but with Woodkid. Do you know the guy who did the trailer music for Assassin's Creed Revelations with Ezio and that guy? And he did all the vocals and everything and stuff. And they got nominated for Game of the Year for Best Music and stuff. And he was in the audience and all that waiting, and they didn't get it. And he looked so upset because I've watched so much background documentary stuff on how the Death Stranding 2 was made. Actual sit downs with Kojima and stuff because he was so passionate about it. Woodkid was there. He spent weeks just locked away making music for that game and dedicated his life. He set up his own office in Kojima's next to Kojima's. He's not even a Japanese creator, and he fucking poured so much into that, and they didn't win any of it, and I was just fuck, they didn't win a single award because of Expedition. But again, Expedition has really good music too.
Yeah.
You got all that French music, man.
You do, and
music's so important.
It really is, and it's music tells a story. And it stirs the soul. And there's a saying in there music affects the emotions of animals. And it's true, any emotion you put on, music put on, it stirs emotion, be it sad music, happy music, heroic music. It stirs them strong emotions inside you. And it really brings that aspect of a game to life and what the game's trying to tell you in the story. Be that like Skyrim, like heroic,
Skyrim's
Norse
again,
music.
you dove a keen in it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to play the game, but when listening to it, you know like what it's saying. Yeah, the imagery it conjures is what it is, and it's a brilliant testament to like passion and craft when it happens. That
Destiny.
yeah, Destiny.
That's Marty O'Donnell again at the start, originally. Destiny's got a fucking amazing soundtrack. I find myself listening to that shit. Like,
Same, yeah.
myself.
In fact, on this watch here, you helped me set up, has loads of Destiny music on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
See,
man.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's
phenomenal.
like, there's a lot of soundtracks I'll just listen to. Like, just offhand, like, not even, like, obviously movies as well. Like, like Lord of the Rings, you got your John Williams, Howard Shore, all that, you know, Indiana, Harry Potter, everything.
Superman.
Like, music's just as important to video games as it is to films.
Yeah, it's an incredible, integral part of the of gaming. You know what I mean? And it's like when you, as you know, we're both gamers. But when you like play a game, I say, be that a story or a shooting game or whatever, like the music is, it tells the story, doesn't it? It comes an experience and it helps stir that emotion. It helps that escapism, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it brings that such a strong emotional connection. And it shows you why people play like and dress up in cosplays, you know what I mean? To share that strong emotion with people and with the characters and why they're like so connected to, you know what I mean? And it's I think it's a beautiful thing, really. And it's just, you kind of understand why people like classical music or whatever music, but with playing the games, that music, you have that gameplay, the characters, those choices, and you with that character's journey. And and I think it's like an incredible thing to share. And I don't know about you, but I feel really chuffed that we're in this era of gaming. You know what I mean?
For me, yes and no. I'm
Yes and no.
excited.
What do you
I
mean?
want to get to GTA. Like, if something happened to me before GTA, I'd be eternally upset. That's how excited I am. Like, GTA is like one of my favorite series. I know a lot of people who aren't asked. A lot of people who just can't. They don't care.
I reckon because it's just been delayed
Overhyped.
each time.
No hype. It's hype of the series. They never really got into it. Whereas one of the first video games I ever properly played was Vice City. That's why it's one of my favorite games. Vice City's up there, like above some of the others.
Oh gosh.
But like the longevity of like 5, yeah. Like that's why it like, but it's not just GTA. I just feel like Rockstar is such a good creator. Like Red Dead's up there as well. Like I had an extensive conversation with Ben last episode about Red Dead 2 because it's one of his favorite games. It's one of my favorite games. So that's a huge thing. I think Rockstar's like incredible detail and craft with it is crazy. So this is like Naughty Dog too, like with Uncharted and Last of Us and things like that. Their games are like super defined as well. Insomniac are another one. The detail, Spider-Man and things like that. I feel bad for Wolverine.
Why?
It was potentially out just after GTA. They need to delay that.
Yeah, Howard, just delay it.
They said fall 26, and then GTA got delayed to fall 26, and it's like
you just quietly just shuffle.
Yeah,
you would.
March.
I love the fact that GTA is literally like
the big dog. Everyone's scared of it.
It's the unstoppable train.
Apart from Xbox, for some fucking wild reason.
Xbox are Mavericks, man.
Well, yeah.
Tell me what to do.
Any other favourites?
Okay, any other favourites? Well, I'm sure you expect me to say this one.
I've been waiting.
You've been waiting.
I've been waiting.
Holding on.
How long is it until he starts talking about Mass Effect?
Yeah, so I thought give it the rest of the time for Mass Effect. You see, how long have we got? No. Is it a bonus edition?
You got time locking?
Yeah. What are you doing tomorrow?
So Mass Effect Andromeda, yeah.
Yeah, well, look at the time I'm going to go now. Dirty faces.
Mass Effect trilogy, the original.
Yeah, honestly, Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3.
So I talked about this last episode with Ben. He's never played 3. He never finished it.
Wait, what? He did 1, 2 and he started 3?
I think so. So I said to him without spoilers, I was just like, cool, it's good. Like,
it's good.
Well, you got to remember, a lot of people had there was the huge critical thing for the ending.
See,
without spoiling it, there was a big bad thing for the ending. But then they brought out the director's cut and added more content to it and fleshed it out more.
Yeah.
But my experience was before that.
See, I waited after all the DLCs.
There you go.
And I was quite looking
So I
for
got the neutral one, which I was perfectly happy with. I didn't have a problem with the ending. Yeah, it was a little short, but then they brought the director stuff out. So.
Yeah.
But Mass Effect as a whole, fucking brilliant. The problem is, I have this problem where like I've tried to get my brother Fraser to play it. He's coming up to being about 18 and he's been brought up on multiplayer games.
18, wow.
He won't sit and play the first one because it's janky as fuck. It's hard, it's long, and it's complicated.
It is. It's the first one is an issue with it, like has that first level, which you think it'll be the hook of the game because it sets it up. You know who's attacked this planet, what's going on.
Find out what's going on.
You're giving his horrific visions and trying to explain it, but it's such so long. And even though they're my favourite trilogy, I have to say I only got into it like a bit after that first level. And so many people struggled
to get through that.
Yeah, through it. Like James Bimson struggled through it. I know loads of people who I talked to just couldn't get through that first bit.
James hasn't done Mass Effect.
He has, but yeah, the first time he tried it was he struggled for that first bit.
I understand.
And I get it, honestly. I was getting bored at that
My
first bit,
biggest problem with that game is the combat. It's very repetitive and it's difficult, and all your weapons are just not accurate.
No, they're not, It's like you're drunk with all really like jar glasses.
In the Legendary Edition they brought out a few years back, which was like, it's not a remake, it's a remaster. So they 4K'd everything, put it all in one box. The one game they did touch was the first one a bit, and they made that combat a little bit more refined.
Yeah.
Like, easier to use abilities and stuff, instead of the scroll wheels all the time and your companions just running all over there. They just cleaned up the AI, cleaned up the cleanliness, and it is much better. It's easy. It's still janky, but it's like, they're like, what can you do to a game that's like 2005, you know? Yeah. For its time, though, the RPG elements, the conversations, the branching trees, the select your dialogue, everything's voiced, the amount of areas, the amount of NPCs, all of it is insane.
It's only a couple of years after Fable, and it's just leaps and bounds from what we just said.
BioWare were cooking.
Yeah, they were golden age of BioWare then. Honestly, pure art, pure craft, RPG where people couldn't even dream to go to.
The morality system.
Oh, wow. Honestly,
Paragon and Renegade.
It's one that, Paragon and Renegade, good and bad. And it was just, the characters were some of the most well-written characters. Garrus, you know what I mean? What a home bro, you know what I mean? What a bro, you know what I mean?
My sweet Liara.
Yeah, all the characters were so well-written. And it's just like epic writers to do that, you know what I mean?
Well, they came hot off of like KOTOR.
Yeah, exactly. And they just weaved this beautiful tapestry, and it just, everyone worked and sung so well. It was just everything, like you said, there was just like the music, the world building, all fresh, all unique. Like the character creation, you know what I mean?
Don't. So he brings up character creation because the first time I ever played Mass Effect, I fucked with the sliders too much, and my character's cheeks were like this.
Like it stuck to lemon.
The whole time. But that was Shepard for me.
Yeah.
That was my Commander Shepard. And he was all the way through. And the problem I have with the Legendary Edition is I can't recreate it.
I'm good.
I can't. He doesn't look right. He doesn't look like he's sucked enough lemons.
I like to think your Shepard loved lemons and he was scared of scurvy. And that's why he constantly had those lemons.
He's on a ship all the time.
Exactly. He's just really literal. And he was your Shepard. Shepard, literally, one set, mate.
But then with like Mass Effect 2, just adding and refining and making everything about the first one even better.
Really?
2 discs as well. That's massive for a 360 game.
100%, yeah.
Your Citadel was still in there, but then what was the name of the underworldy one? I've forgotten the name of the planet. The other main big area that you walked around. Yeah. So that was a big thing, and you could constantly go back to it. Then you have more choices than you did in the first one that actually affected characters there living and surviving and dying and stuff.
Geez,
Crazy. Because I remember back in the first one, I fucked up it wasn't worded correctly in the choice, and you choose between Ashley and Jenkins.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And I pressed the wrong one because I thought you pressed the one you wanted to save, but you weren't. You were pressing the one you were sending in, and Ashley died for me, and I had to redo the entire game.
Really?
Yeah, because it auto-saved. It wrote over my save as soon as I pressed it, because it's like, because that was before I was wise to how manual saving should work when you have an optional game. So I had to do the whole thing again because I was so upset because I didn't like Jenkins and I wanted Ashley to survive. So I did the whole thing again, all the same choices up to that point, and it's near the end of the fucking game. Well, so I did Mass Effect 1 twice.
Wow, well played.
Just because I wanted Ashley to survive.
And that's a testament to how well written the character is.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then in the second one you get like Miranda. I love Miranda.
Brilliant character.
Fucking great character. She's like the perfect human or whatever. And I was doing everything I could to make sure I sleep with that woman. and I did everything I could. Everything I could, and then as I was listening to guides, it's like, oh, you need to talk to her at every point you can. You need to do all the optional stuff for her. And then I got in, when it came up to a point where it's like 2 women are fighting over you. Like Miranda and like Liara or whatever, or Ashley or someone, or Talia, yeah. Someone's they're all fighting over you. And I was like, right, everyone calm down. I don't want anyone to be upset. So I chose the neutral option and none of them sleep with you. I was like, fuck. So I never ever got to sleep with Miranda. I don't even, is the cutscene good? I don't know. In the end, I ended up marrying Liara, and Liara's my girl. It's fine. But I like...
To me, though,
whatever.
Like, when we talk about Ashley, the death of her, like, she died for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there was a choice where you ask her to stay with this bomb with somebody else, and you go off to save these people. Yeah. And you can go a choice to like save her or these people, a lot of them. And even though I wish I could save her, I was middle of that choice. And to me, that's life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where things happen, but things happen for a reason, and that's what makes it really interesting. Like, even though you were planning to sleep with those 2 girls, nothing happened, but you got Liara end, and that's your own story.
The reason things happen for I would have let it happen in the first one, but I legit knew what the choice was. It was just worded weird. Yeah, and I pressed the wrong one. That's the reason I went back. Otherwise, I would have just sat on it and let it play out, you know. Yeah. Because like Rex in the first one as well, you can lose Rex.
Mate, honestly, I admit I cheated here a bit. I found out on a whim that Rex gets killed, and I did everything I can to save him because he's such a good character, and I didn't want to lose him. So it was literally every level was like smashing on the charisma or talk points. I was determined not to lose him. I was so close to that level as well. I was like, ah.
It's not even far. It's like halfway through the first one. It's not even far. And you have to be so good at the choices of like, you have to weave your way out because it's very difficult.
Certain word.
Spoilers for Ben, by the way. Sorry, mate. If you're going to play Mass Effect. It's been out since 05, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Just to let you know, a lot has happened since then. But yeah, and also, let's not forget, that every choice in each game affects each one. Yeah. When was the last game that's happened?
Yeah, because you had if you hadn't played it, you get a comic in the second one and the third one to like catch you up.
Yeah, to kind of breathe through it.
Or you can just be like, I don't care, he'll do it for you.
But the fact is, all your choices from each game goes to the next one and the next one.
It was a rare instance of a character creation carrying over as well.
When has that happened?
No. We still don't have that shit now.
Exactly, that's how far it is.
I can't think of a game where your choices have mattered in like the first to the second one recently.
Not to that.
No, not to that extent.
No,
not where you can have like Mass Effect 2. I'll tell you, Jax died for me. She wasn't even in 3.
Was she not?
No, because she's dead.
Exactly.
But other people are like, oh yeah, Jax is like huge in my story.
And the fact is, every choice.
I don't think any game's done this shit.
No, exactly. Every choice, every dialogue, every action, and everyone's different, like a fingerprint. Creates a complete different story. And I don't know any other game that has done that, you know what I mean? So your ending or your like Mass Effect 3 would be different to other people. Even slightly.
Yeah, everyone's
different. Everyone's different.
Like who you lose at the end of 2 and stuff, who's there at the final fight in 3.
Yeah, and that's included if you're a man or a woman, you know what I mean?
And one of the best DLCs ever, Mass Effect 3, where you're just hanging with a crew.
Is that the flat one? Yeah, flat.
Yeah.
Wow, that was like...
That's a send-off, because you know the end of the game's coming. Yeah. You know some of these people might not make it. And that DLC interjects just before the end.
Really does.
And has you spend time with everyone and speak to everyone on your team.
Really does.
And I love that.
It's just literally, like you said, it's a beautiful send-off. Spending time with the characters. There's a little fight a bit, but it's a bit tongue-in-cheek humour. And it's just literally spending time with all these characters that you've met, you're going to enjoy and spend time with and build a connection all throughout the games. And there's something about with psychology where even though it's not real, these emotions you feel are real. So it makes it real to you, you know, it makes it an experience.
Characters in the stories are real. Yeah. So because you have that, spend that time and you have that passion and that love for them. It happens, it's not just like games, it's films, TV shows, even animes, fucking books. Books. That's where it starts.
Exactly. And you know, there's a saying, you know it's a good book when you think about it after, and that's the same with everything else.
Twilight. I still think about Edward Cullen and Jacob. It's crazy. It comes up a lot more than I think, than I expect. No, I wasn't huge into it, but that story carries on, man. Like, people are still fucking going on about crap. Crazy.
Really?
A little bit.
I remember getting the zoo.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I thought I got that. So basically, I went to watch it with my partner at the time, and like all the guys who just got dragged in by the partner, we were quite bored. So I noticed 2 rows down, there's a guy playing Scrabble, and I noticed everyone else nearby was more interested in Scrabble. And I was stirring for ages, the guy struggled, and I leaned in, and I said zoo, and I got 22 points for him. Honestly, I was well happy. It's the most points I ever got on Scrabble. I mean, I still to this day try and beat that, honestly.
And the
That's not even high.
Start. 3-letter word, bro.
It escapes me, honestly. I hold on to sand in my hand.
To be fair though, that I actually enjoyed those.
What, Scrabble?
No, Twilight.
All right, yeah.
Like the first one I hate. The first one sucks. The first one's got so many things wrong with it. I know it's establishing stories and it's like, oh, it's all for the girls. But there's so many, like, it's poor. Like, there's so many issues with that film. But, like, the second one was okay. I think the second one's probably my favourite, but that's probably because there's less Edward in it. It's more Jacob.
Yeah.
And I was big into Jacob. It was like, you want to cuddle... I'll pose a question to you, mate, in the world of Twilight, yeah?
Okay.
What would you rather cuddle at night? A cold, dead vampire who's freezing, or a big, fluffy, cuddly wolf? See,
I like dogs, so it's going to be biased to wolves. But I watched some clips recently I say recently, the last few years, but that pop on YouTube, and I thought just noticed them.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and there's the scenes with Edward just watching Bella at night.
Yeah, it's creepy as fuck.
And she's no context who he is. And it's just like, oh, right, okay, there's a...
When she walks in the room and he nearly ejaculates. First scene.
I don't remember.
He walks in the room and he walks in the room. She walks into the classroom, new to school and all that, and he's literally going like over his desk. But that's because he can smell her blood.
Yeah.
And it's like special or something. But it looks like he's coming. Seriously, right? Vicky will love it. Watch him again.
No.
Watch them again.
One's enough for me.
They're actually great. It's one of the only series where you can say, and it was all a dream at the end. Like,
there's so many stories, so many TV shows and films that I watch, and I think watching Twilight is too dead.
It's fun. Just take the piss out of them. You go, it's great. It's fun. It's a fun ride.
Yeah,
I've done it
sure
twice in my lifetime. It's great.
I think it was split in 2 parts, wasn't it? The last one.
Yeah.
Because obviously
Harry Potter was doing it.
Exactly, because that did it well.
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone did it well, yeah. But the fourth
Hunger
one
Games do it as well.
Sorry?
Hunger Games did it as well, right?
Yeah, it's because like the Harry Potter book was so big, they decided to split it off to do the story properly, and everyone jumped in the bandwagon, didn't they? Hunger Games.
Dude, have you heard that the new Hunger Games film might have Jennifer Lawrence and Thingy coming back, Hutchinson?
I didn't realise there's a new one.
Well, they're doing the prequels.
Oh, there.
Yeah, so was it like 2-3 years ago we had a ballad of songbirds and snakes?
Yeah, I read the book.
Went to watch it. Really good.
Was it?
Fucking great. It was really good.
The book was interesting, yeah.
But then they're doing like the follow-on from that, but then Katniss and Peter are going to be in it, and I'm like, but it's before that, way before them. They're children at that point.
I didn't realise.
I don't get what they're doing.
Beforehand, that.
Yeah.
That was the ballad one.
Yeah.
I thought that was the only prequel. I didn't realise there was more.
It's this year, I'm pretty sure. The next one. Yeah. I think
trailer?
it's like summer. There's like a logo trailer, but...
Yeah, they're my favourite.
So we're on games. Mass Effect. Are you excited for a potential Mass Effect 4 if it ever sees the light of day? Because the Saudi buyout might happen first. Apparently you're not Shepard, but loads of people are like, it is Shepard, but loads of people are like, no.
I would say yeah, because the world, the universe, or the galaxy, is phenomenal. It's so unique, and it's like a breath of fresh air, and it stands away from other science fiction.
I'd go back with like a modern now version of it, because these are 360 games.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd go back with like a seamless open world without the loading, and you can land your ship.
No elevator sequence.
Oh God, the elevator. I want my life back from them BioWare, please.
And I thought Twilight's too soon, but that is too soon. And it's speaking like I was mentioning about Fable, you know what I mean, and pushing with like modern milestones.
Tech,
yeah, so it'd be interesting that. So yes and no. It's yes because the world see a new perspective from it, but
as long as they don't do a Shepard.
Yeah,
don't bring him back.
Yeah,
just do new.
It's like we talk about Reach, you know what I mean, and like ODST and stuff like that. Sometimes it's good to see different perspectives. Like so with Star Wars, or you know what I mean. There's such a great galaxy, and it sure had more than one tale to tell, and to have like enrich
every
the story.
film features Tatooine.
Yeah, and it's a planet that nothing happens, and almost every big galaxy-spanning thing that happens. More so than Coruscant, there's enter other galaxies.
Legit.
Yeah, it's just plot twist for anyone who's not seen Star Wars. But yeah, I would like to see a different perspective, really, on that. But let's say it would be cool to see, like, Halo being a Marine or something like that, you know what I mean? Like a new perspective.
Or just give us another ODST game.
Yeah, that'd be cool, you know what I mean?
There's
where
so
you
many
land
more
in, you can
stories
choose
to
where you
tell
land
them.
or something. Yeah. And obviously, Shepard's iconic, like Master Chief. And you can maybe get mentioned, or like you
I'm
see
sure he would.
something.
He saved the galaxy, and they have to do one that's after this.
Yeah, so see the repercussions of that. Yeah, so that'd be interesting to see. Like the Reapers, what's happened to that, and the galaxy, because each choice is massive, and obviously it'll tell a tale. So yeah, on that.
Because they tried with Andromeda, and the problem was more of a technical standpoint.
Yeah, it's the execution.
Like, the story in the game was fine, I guess. The character was cool. The idea of it was great, but just it was the gameplay and the bugs.
Yeah, it's the execution.
Yeah, but that's if we'll ever see Mass Effect. It is fully in development. They are full-fledged on it. Yeah, as last time we heard, we passed the last N7 day with not a mention, which was weird.
Yeah.
But obviously there's the ever-looming Saudi Arabia buyout for EA. And I personally think what's going to happen is they're going to come in, look at every studio that's making them money and cut BioWare because of what Veilguard did.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think BioWare's going to be here in a year.
It's such a shame,
which is sad, but they really... As someone who actually, I bought it and was excited to play it just because I'm not big on Dragon Age, never have. I didn't like the originals.
Massive fan of the first one.
I played the new one. I've put about 8 hours into it and I was enjoying it. I didn't get to any like choices. It's very linear, but I liked where they went with it. The graphics were stunning. The new engine was really good. A lot of people were like, oh, it's like Fortnite, but art direction changes, you know. I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm fully intent on going back to it and finishing it, but it's like a lot of people hated that, and it got really bad reviews.
See, it's what you just said. Then it's interesting. I was talking about perspectives, and it's obviously it's important in different parts of the side of the story in the world. But like, art is similar to music, which helps tell that story. And in the first one, it was very like Game of Thrones. It was like very gritty. Blood was a big thing. Everyone's came from blood.
Yeah.
Very muddy. And it was very like, I don't want to say realistic, but it wasn't like high fantasy.
It was super war focused too,
Yeah,
right?
super war focused. And it was all like the dirty side of like fantasy. And it went from that to super colourful, high contrast, Veilguard colours.
Way more fantasy.
Yeah, way more fantasy. And if you look at the image between like the creatures from the first one, which is almost like Nightmare Fuel for a kid, to like Fortnite character from Veilguard, and on top of that, it's not a different perspective. It carries on, well, it's perspective, but it carries on from the story. It finishes as a story. And I think
it carries on from Inquisition, right?
Yeah, it carries.
Inquisition won Game of the Year when it came out.
Yeah, and it finishes the story for a lot of things. And it went from super cartoony, you know, and I think it's a shame because it changes the tone. When it changes the tone, it changes the storytelling.
I think as an interjection there, what happened is they were making Dragon Age 4, and when they started promoting it, it felt different. The vibe felt more like the originals. And then somewhere along the way, I reckon it got scrapped and restarted again. It took them a long time to bring Veilguard out.
Yeah, well, it took them ages, didn't it? How long did it take? Was it
over 10?
Yeah.
Over 10.
And so obviously how many times it got recreated?
Yeah.
But if you look at the trailer from 1, it's like talking about his oaths, talking about like being doom times, talking about everything's blood, everything's gritty, everything's like focused in that sense to Veilguard, and it will look like it advertising Guardians of the Galaxy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, I can see that.
So different.
It's about
tonal changes.
From what I've gathered, because I haven't delved into it deep enough, it's about like rifts opening, kind of like Inquisition, but not on the same level. And some elven gods have come through, and they're all about like killing everything. And there's like loads of like blood infection demon shit, and I'm like, okay, it's a bit much, but okay. That's all I kind of gathered so far. And our character's like part of the Inquisition still, and they're still fighting to like solve issues. But like I remember Inquisition being super political and like war and racism with elves and stuff.
Massive. It was so very realistic in the sense with that aspect, because you were the Inquisitor.
I didn't like it, that's why I stopped. I'm not big on party management in games, so I don't like having to look at... Like, Mass Effect's an exception because there's an auto button for it.
Yeah, there was, they did it for you, didn't it?
And I think there's an auto button, I just didn't vibe with it. And I got beat down and down because it was difficult as well, Inquisition. Because there's like, you can wander, it's because it's open world, you can wander into areas where you're not leveled for.
Yeah, it was basically like almost an apology for the second one. And
right.
Dragon Age 2 was literally like going the same places, copy and paste around the city Kirkwall. What Inquisition was like, here we go, you want places, give you as many places, like a banquet. Sometimes maybe get that overflow a bit too much. Each place was huge and massive areas and stuff like that. And it's exploring so much of this land. But yeah, it was really interesting gameplay on that, and say a lot of party management, what you mentioned. But yeah, and I think the music was really good. There's a mix between like this classical to almost like had a lot of bard songs, which kind of like tells you what's the current events and what's going on, which was cool. And that all like went really well. But I say I've not played Veilguard. I was just a bit apprehensive when I saw the original trailer, and the first trailer of any game, as you know, is
a big
integral.
You put in
Yeah.
First impressions, isn't it?
First impression, and you can never get a new first impression. So it went from these gritty games where it's like life or death, this is like we're taking the story seriously, to like Guardians of the Galaxy, tongue in cheek. And I get that's kind of like the current humour, but it's just like there's nothing wrong to me with taking something seriously.
Yeah, true.
Instead of like like a slapstick fart and a joke like all the time, and I've not cheapens it a bit. But so I've not played it. Did you enjoy it, did you say?
I enjoyed what I played of it. I'm intent on going back to it. I wasn't put off or anything. It's just it's like over 100 gig, and I need the storage a lot.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The graphics are big. Like I got ray tracing running on it. It's pretty.
Yeah,
it
does look beautiful with all the colours.
But I did feel like it was very linear compared to the others. There are open worldy bits, but I just didn't have the time to go around yet because, like I said, I only put like 8 hours into it. Plus, I had a lot of issues with the character creator.
Was it by Lemon by any chance?
No, it's the opposite. You'll like it. You'll like this. I talked about this with Ben the other week. Basically, the character development, the character creator, whenever I approach an RPG, I try and make a Strider-esque Aragorn character, because I like to be a ranger, I like the hood up, I like the bows and the arrows, I like to be like this lone guy. So I always try and go off of the Viggo Mortensen look from that era.
Good luck.
He turned out like Jesus.
That's beautiful.
Full straight hair. You can't. Jesus. I'm playing Jesus in Veilguard.
Bless you, mate.
There's nothing I couldn't fix it. I couldn't get anywhere out of that. So I was just like, this is it. This is the guy.
Is it a healer by any chance?
No, dual swords type roguish.
I feel like that what Jesus would be if he was an RPG.
Sure,
just racking his character.
Fuck you, Judas. But are there any games you're looking, bar like GTA and Fable that we talked about, are there any games coming up that you're looking forward to?
Okay, so yeah, I'm still looking forward to the new Fable. That should be really good. I know the new Anno just came out recently.
Yeah, you're big into Anno, yeah.
I love an Anno.
Is the new one just as good as you were expecting?
Yeah, so
it's all Rome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's set in Rome. It's set in the golden years of Rome. So what's cool about Anno with the title, I don't know if you know this, it all adds up to 9.
18... What's the new one?
So the 18, 100, yeah, adds 9. The new one is 117, which is the peak of Rome, the Empire, and also always adds to 9.
Adds to 9. That's cool.
And if you look at all the tiles, all adds to 9. I don't know why it is, but it's a cool little nod. Anyway, yeah, it's really cool. It's a little bit more simplified, I think, than 1800, but not too much.
Well, that's good, because I was struggling with 1800.
Yeah, that's got a high learning curve. But if you can play 1800, you'll easily play the Rome one, and there's ground combat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's still got that interest and depth to it. I played it with my friend Paddy I met from uni, and yeah, it's really good, really enjoyable. Looking forward to where they'll take the game with all this content. That's good. But what I'm looking forward to the most would be, it's going to come out soon, would be the 40k Total War.
Oh, they announced it recently.
Be awesome.
Like, they already do, like, Warhammer anyway as a whole, but this just being like 40k universe, that's cool. The amount of chapters and Space Marines in there.
100%.
Then you've got like orcs and shit too, Terminids, all of that shit.
Yeah.
Chaos, all of it.
The amount of factions you can already pick. Exactly. It is unreal, honestly.
Which is wild, because aren't they making Star Wars as well?
I don't know.
They announced the Total War Star Wars a while back, and I was like, yes. And I haven't heard anything since. It's been like 2-3 years. 2 years.
Honestly, if I hear it's like that.
What are they making? They're making so much.
What's the studio? Is it Ensemble? Not Ensemble. What's the studio called?
Creative Assembly.
If I hear that they're like a
Is it
sweatshop.
Creative Assembly?
Is it Creative Assembly?
Yes, because Crystal Dynamics. I get Creative Assembly and Crystal Dynamics split up. Crystal Dynamics are the Tomb Raider guys. Creative Assembly.
That's it.
Because they made Halo Wars as well.
Creative Assembly.
Creative Assembly.
Yeah. If I hear that they're like a sweatshop, the hours and stuff, it makes more sense how many.
I want to know how big that
hangers of the
studio
game.
is.
It must be huge, honestly. It must be like massive, the amount of people that can arm it. Yeah,
Because then there's
games.
Are they not making Game of Thrones as well, or is that something else?
That's something else, but that'd be interesting.
That's like Age of Empires type, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's going to be like
It's a different kind of
real-time combat with Age of Empires looks like gameplay with obviously Sully
Even
and dragons.
though we have a
Interesting.
bad sour aftertaste of season 8
Yes.
of Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
I still love that world regardless. The world building was so good.
Oh, phenomenal! Yeah, to the writer
And
as
that's
well.
from the show. Like, obviously, I've not read the books or any of that, but I understand how big they are and how good, and loads of people love it. But they did. I have no problem with that show up until season 8. Season 7 was good. I enjoyed season 7.
See, I got the books, I gave them for Christmas, but I decided to wait till the next book. But I don't know how I'm going to wait. I think my pages might ferment at this point.
He just endorsed a play that's up north. I think that's just happened. That he helped write, and he's doing it's just on-screen theatre play for Game of Thrones.
Oh wow,
It looks cool.
that's really cool.
Yeah, he just did like a trailer thing for it. It was like, yeah, I'm sad. He's lost loads of weight too. He's looking healthy.
Oh, that's because he's not got a nasal thing. 'Cause I thought it was on his
he's looking good.
last legs.
Yeah. He looked a bit unrecognisable at first. I was like, oh, George R. R. Martin.
I tell you what, I can't wait for the music. Is it a musical? Is it a musical?
No, it's a theatre play. It's like a full play.
I wish it was a musical and Ned Stark's talking about.
I don't think it's
movies in
about
his
Game
head.
of Thrones. I think it's about a different era. It's before. It's about Targaryens again, I think.
Or is it about the House of the Dragon?
No, I don't know roughly. No, it's Baratheon. It's about how Rob came to be.
Oh, about the rebellion.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
it's cool.
The amount of stories.
I wonder how many actors they've got for a war scene.
I hope it's one.
Just one guy on a horse.
doing both.
Wooden horse. But so what I'll do is after that we'll move on to a bit of news for you. You ready for some news?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Bit of gaming news.
Yeah.
You're excited? Don't be.
Are you going to have a pop-up with, like,
No.
news?
I should do eventually.
Should we get some
Maybe.
pieces of
Transitions.
paper, like today's news?
Today's news, breaking news.
Basic news.
Starting from tomorrow, Monday. Well, this is going up Friday. So this week, Phil Spencer's retired from Xbox CEO.
Let's see.
Stepped down.
Why?
And
Game of Thrones
we
style.
don't know. It's very sudden.
Oh.
And Sarah Bond, the president of Xbox, the
Sarah
second
Bond?
hand, Sarah Bond.
I hope she says, like, Bond.
She's been around. She's been around for years.
Oh,
she
wow,
was
okay.
like personally being groomed by Phil for taking over as CEO.
Okay, yeah, good. Yeah.
She's just quit.
She's quit as well. Oh, something's happening there, isn't it?
And I want to say, Asha Sharma is now becoming president as of Monday, CEO. She is in charge of AI at Microsoft and has no gaming ties to the company at all. And she's now in charge of the gaming company.
But there'll be a reason why they're chosen.
I
These
think
are not like...
Phil's left in protest to something they've done internally, and I feel like AI is the problem,
Reckon
and I
AI
feel like
connection.
people are going to be laying... Dude, the amount of layoffs Xbox had the past year alone because of AI is it's
What do you mean?
awful. They laid so many people off and switched to AI. So many.
AI is a tool, it's not a replacement.
Exactly. It's not there yet anyway, even if it was.
It's getting there, and it's really interesting where it's going. But yeah, it's not there yet.
It's scary, so I'm worried.
It's with any new technology, it takes a bit more time for the culture to catch up with it. And
I
this
feel like
new
businesses have
technology,
just jumped on it.
yeah, and it's that culture still catching up, and because it's just a technology, it has so much vast potential. When will it catch up, that culture? Like you say with your job with
Yeah, so my I'm not naming my company because I don't want to get fired because I hate it. But yeah, they've outsourced a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
AI is
A lot of
taking over.
businesses are doing it
A
now,
lot
aren't
of
they?
teams got laid off. Just the amount of layoffs just because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Let's say it's a tool, it's not a replacement. It's a phenomenal tool. I think the amount of good it can do is amazing, but it's just like, how long will that take that culture to catch up? That's the interesting
No
question.
matter what Xbox has done the past, I want to say 5 years, it's nothing good. Like, everything they've done has made them look worse and worse and worse. The layoffs last
I
year,
didn't realise that a lot.
the like closing down Tango Gameworks after they made that fucking breakout hit with the what's it called?
What's that?
There was a game, I can't remember what it's called, it's a rhythm game. It was a third person.
Guitar Hero.
No, a rhythm game is in like action, but you punch and block on the beat of the. It was like an indie game. It came out of nowhere. It was really good. It got fucking amazing reviews.
See the musical.
No, I can't check my phone because my phone's been. But Tango Gameworks, when they bought them, they released that game, got really good reviews, and then shut them down. But and then you've got like the hike increases for Game Pass, which were extortionate late last year. Even I'm like, I pay that price because I use my Xbox every day. I use the PC app as well every day. A lot, like our entire library is pretty much Xbox, like all our digital games and stuff. So I'll pay it. I don't really care.
What is the price now?
$16 a month, I think.
And
For Ultimate.
What was it?
12, 13.
So still quite a bit.
And there was no changes though.
There's no changes.
Apart from slightly better cloud service for people, if you were using the xCloud.
Yeah, it's quite a jump. Disney's done jump like that, hasn't it?
Disney Plus has got
Started off a couple of quid now.
They were like 6, 7, and now they're
6, 7.
So that's getting cut. There's about fucking 12 now, I think they're on.
So what was the original price of Disney now? You said it was
$6.99.
6, 7. He's learning.
But
Clever
then
girl.
Netflix do it as well, and people get pissed. Like anytime anything gets more expensive. But then people weren't happy that like first-party titles are now coming up on PlayStation as well. I think that's a good thing because it kind of gets rid of the whole like, well, why am I buying an Xbox if I can play Master Chief and Marcus Phoenix on PlayStation? But at the same time, it also introduces all the PlayStation people to sick titles that we've had for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
And it also with the crossplay compatibility, like I can play Gears 1 with PlayStation players. It's crazy.
I don't know about you. I love that. Like for the remember when it did it on Fortnite, and for the first time you could play someone on every other console. Never thought we could see
never
that.
Done that. Rocket League was like one of the first games to do crossplay.
Amazing.
And Fortnite just perfected that.
Yeah, it connected these people who never thought they can play games together.
You could play a 4-player squads game on Fortnite with someone on PC, someone on Xbox, someone on PlayStation, and someone on the Switch.
Yeah.
Mental.
Well, good. It removed like competition. Like what's better, is it Xbox or PlayStation?
No, I could just play it on everything.
Yeah. And it brought people together.
And I like that. And it gives more people a chance to play the first-party titles like your Halo and your Gears, but it also makes money. It's got to be making money for Xbox, the fact that Gears and Halo is going to be on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Sea of Thieves. I think Sea of Thieves did it, because that was like one of the first games they sent over. Sea of Thieves, you can play on PlayStation.
Remember when we had a full day?
No, I'm not talking about Sea of Thieves.
Oh, man.
I don't get it. There's a huge community out there. Skull and Bones has a huge community. I don't know how they've done that. Yeah, it's still going. They're entering season year 3.
I didn't realise it was so successful. I thought it was.
Division's still going.
What's going?
Division. They're in year 8.
I only got back to 1. I need to finish it.
1's good. I've been playing 2.
Did I ever tell you when me and James were playing at Division 1, we had this... I'll never forget them. They were a hero to me and James. Every time we struggled, like the mysterious stranger from Fallout, we had this Spanish player that just come into the game and then just destroy the enemy and then... Leave. And they didn't talk to us, but they just throughout this game we were playing from the beginning to where we left it. They just showed up. I used to thank them. I don't know if they knew what I was saying, but I hope they understood what I was saying to him. And they just came in. It was amazing.
So to that one guy,
you're a hero. Thank you. Like the mysterious stranger. I can remember me and James were in cover. We got absolutely tanned by was it the cleaners? The
cleaners, yeah.
Came out. Like a hero, honestly, and just
through the mist.
We could have let someone do Santos, and then just destroyed him, and then disappeared into the mist. Oh, did I ever tell you? Talking about one, just after when COVID for Christmas, it was happening. I put on Division. I thought I'll finish the game.
It's a bit real.
And it set in a quarantine during Christmas, while Division set quarantine Christmas, and I thought, oh. Not many people wear masks in this game. This is wrong. I took it off.
I had that with Resident Evil 3.
Oh, really?
Resident Evil 3 Remake launched during COVID, and the first cutscene in that game is real live-action footage of news going on about a pandemic and a virus. It's fucking trippy. It was really scary.
Weird,
that.
Honestly.
And then I finished it in like 8 hours and turned it off, because it's really short.
I realised that
It's so short.
Wow, I didn't realise it'd be so short.
Other news, this isn't just negative Xbox episode, this is also negative PlayStation episode.
keeping it
PlayStation
real.
just shut down the Studio Bloober team, who are
Who's that?
responsible for the good remasters. We're talking Demon Souls and Shadow of the Colossus.
When they closed them down, have they?
Yes.
Why is that? Is there a
They were
particular
also
reason?
potentially doing the KOTOR remake, and I think they
Oh, I was so
shut down.
excited. for
They
that.
were the good remakers.
That plot twist in the first KOTOR game, Knights of the Republic, was.
I never played it. I've not finished it.
honestly.
I did start it.
Me and my brother were playing it. My brother's 4 years older, and we saw the plot twist. We both played. It's unreal.
But yeah,
People still talk about that plot twist.
Bloober team are done. Like, that's crazy because they were good. They were really good. I don't know if they were working on the KOTOR remake. I feel like they were, but I don't think that really got off the ground.
That's true. But sometimes though, when a company closes, that skill and that team, that talent will move on and do something else.
Yeah, but they still got Bungie. We talk about Marvel with every guest, just a little bit.
Good, I guessed.
No, I'm a big Marvel fan. Doesn't mean everyone else is. But I'm going to subject you to a bit of Marvel talk.
Okay.
You, as I know, you've dipped in and out since Endgame.
Yeah,
It's not
Endgame
been-
was peak, man.
Endgame was peak, I'll agree. And there's a few things that you've been in and out. You've watched, like your Spider-Mans and Guardians and stuff. Did you watch Deadpool Wolverine?
Yeah.
Good films.
I
So
like it was a
you've-
send-off to Stoney.
Fox.
Yeah, Fox,
Yeah,
I say
yeah,
not Stoney. Yeah,
yeah.
Fox was
A little bit,
Stoney
yeah.
before, weren't they?
Whether they come back, we're not sure yet, because they are still in the Fox universe. You've seen Shang-Chi yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. You'd really enjoy Shang-Chi. That's your kind of film. But yeah, I know you've not watched everything. You've not been in and out. There's a lot of TV shows.
Where's
and a lot of
Endgame,
shit. Endgame's all the way over there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much stuff's been going on since Endgame.
Wow, man.
Yeah, there's a lot. We've had 2 Spider-Man movies since.
Can I say how good was that Spider-Man?
Which one?
The...
This one.
Wow, yeah, I didn't realise how many content.
That's
that
not.
was.
My wall's not even finished. You got Fantastic Four and Ironheart in between all that
Oh, right, yeah.
as well. I've not even managed to update it yet.
I'll say how amazing that was. It did, like, a favour, not just to that, but it progressed the story to the other 2 Spider-Men. And I, finished Andrew Garfield's story with catching Gwen. Yeah, and also, the fact is, like, got a chance to Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to save the villains that tragically died.
Yeah,
I love that bit.
You heard the rumours that they're going to be in Secret Wars as well.
Ooh, no.
Are you excited for Doomsday?
Yeah, I've recently read the comic for it, and I'm very excited. I do wish I had a bit more build-up, like, from Iron Man to Endgame.
The only time they started rewriting the Kang stuff out was they wrote the stuff out for Kang at the end of Loki.
Wrote
That
it
was the
out?
last time we saw Kang.
Wrote it out from Kang, or finished Kang.
Kind of finished it, kind of
yeah.
not really touching on it, because obviously
It started-
Quantumania and stuff.
Started there, didn't it?
The rewrites for Doomsday and everything started around the time of Captain America. So there's not been a huge build-up.
isn't.
So I feel like we're going to...
Fantastic Four, didn't you? And this.
Yes. I feel like we're going to get a lot of build-up for Doom in the film.
We're getting another Spider-Man film, aren't we?
We're getting Spider-Man in June, July, yes.
Hopefully that'll mention something.
I think it will be. It'll be a soft reset, not just for Peter, because no one knows he's Spider-Man
I'm
anymore.
interested
but
with that,
We're getting
goes.
Punisher in there too. We're getting a special for Punisher, a one-shot, and we're getting Daredevil Season 2 next month.
Because to me, that's what made it so good, that storyline from Iron Man to Endgame.
The build-up.
The build-up.
Yeah.
Like the DC films try to rush that, you know what I mean? They try to go from like the Iron Man to Endgame quite quickly.
They tried doing it in 3 movies.
Yeah, and it
Man of
and,
Steel, Batman v Superman, and then straight into Justice League.
and I kind of don't want that to be repeated.
No.
That was a really beautiful, like, how it built up, like, all Endgame sequences, and it slowly but surely, it built the story without replacing the story that was focused on the actual films. So, and that was, come on, it was one of the top, you know, mate, it was one of the top cinema moments. Endgame
we were
was.
there, midnight.
Yeah, it's like up there with, like, you know, like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
I think they'll
and
do
other
it again
films.
with Doomsday. I think I honestly am. I'm mostly hyped because it's Marvel and I'm a big Marvel fan. But
I'm
I feel
hyped
like
as well.
with the Russos doing it, they're doing both of these again. I feel like it's going to be good.
I think it'll be good, especially having the original cast of like the X-Men. So that is obviously the next.
They got Magneto and Patrick Stewart coming back as well, and Professor X.
In the comics of the Secret Wars, it was only 2 Earths left, as you know. It was like the Ultimate Marvels,
Universe, yeah.
and the original.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't have the Ultimates. So they got the next best thing, which is the original X-Men. And getting all that cast back, these top tier names that everyone loves and dears, and bringing them back.
I think there'll be a few surprises as well. I think we'll get people that haven't been confirmed.
Oh yeah, I think you'll be in it. Yeah, of course.
I feel like they shouldn't have. The first thing they did was give us a trailer for Cap. I feel like they shouldn't have done that at all. I feel they should have just like, oh, here's Cap. Oh fuck.
Do you know what they should have done? Is what you said. Where did you say it? At was it Endgame? At Infinity War. Before Infinity War, you said something that was really good. I remember walking to a shop. You said what they should do with Captain America is that like after everyone got defeated at the end of Infinity War. You see someone walking, he picks up a shield, and it turns up for the camera, and it's Captain America, and he says, "Avenger Assemble." Obviously, got something as better and as good and staple with Endgame, but I think that'd be really good. They could have done with Doomsday.
They could reveal it. That'd be cool.
Can you imagine the hype and the excitement when you see this like top tier hero and the original one played by Christopher Evans?
Yeah, and he just comes back out of nowhere,
out of surprise,
and rallies everyone,
and then it'd be like next film.
But we don't have that. We know he's in it. Yeah. And it's kind of like, even if it wasn't even Cap, if they did Captain Hydra and having on Doom's team, that would have been sick.
Yeah, it would be really cool, you know what I mean?
Because everyone would be like, oh my god, it's Cap, but he's a bad guy. That's fucking amazing. Why not do that?
I think they're trying to do it because obviously trying to build up the hype and shows you what we have good going on with the new Doomsday. This is what an offer. They're trying to build it up in it, trying to build that interest.
I've heard a few really interesting things. Something I learned as well this past week. So Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, has showed up in 3 other Marvel properties so far. Okay,
Hulk.
He showed up in Hawkeye. He showed up in Echo, and
I've not seen Echo yet.
I fell asleep. And Daredevil, but he's not been in a film, and a lot of people want him in a film. Apparently, Sony own the rights to him and won't let him be in a film, but not TV.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess it is a Spider-Man villain, so it makes sense. But
it doesn't make sense if he appears in the next Spider-Man film.
I don't think he is, otherwise he would have been marketed.
It'd be interesting, even a little bit.
What I'm excited for is I want to watch Daredevil Season 2 when it drops because of how it ended Season 1 last year. The ended season, are you interested in Daredevil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. There's a thing that happens in the end that kind of sets a precedent for where New York's at in the timeline.
Is it after?
We don't know with Thunderbolts. I think Thunderbolts happens before.
Right.
We're not very good with timeline. They haven't told us when. Apparently, Spider-Man's set in 2028. The new one. 4 years. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I think it's going to open with 2028. Boom, Spider-Man, you're in.
If you got 28, it's only in 2 years' time, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's futuristic because at one point we were ahead. Real life was ahead of Endgame. Yeah. And then that's why they did the Endgame 5-year jump, to get ahead of us. Yeah, that's why they did it, because we'd caught up. But there's a thing that happens with New York on a level, and it's not been resolved and it's not been talked about at all. And obviously it's going to get talked about or potentially resolved in Daredevil Season 2. And that's out before Spider-Man, you see. Because I was always wondering, like, is Spider-Man going to deal with this New York thing as well or not? Because they didn't in Thunderbolts, and I feel like Thunderbolts is before
it. They could do. Do you know what? I'm interested. I need to find out what that unresolved aspect is.
And I got to watch Wonder Man as well. Wonder Man's come out, and apparently it's really good.
Apparently it's really good. I heard good things. Do you know who I would like to be the villain for the new Spider-Man film? Is Hobgoblin. Because that's his best mate.
It's Scorpion.
Oh, is it?
They set him up in Homecoming back in 2017, 2016. He was in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Gargan. It's the guy who played... So Ben told me this last episode. It's the guy who plays Voss from Far Cry. Oh. It's him. I was like, oh, shit. I didn't even know.
Can I tell you the definition of insanity?
Insanity, that's what we wanted. Ben said he wanted that. But he's playing Matt Gargan and Scorpion.
That means Vulture will be back in it in capacity.
We don't know, because Vulture kind of crossed over at the end of Morbius into the Sony universe, and we don't really know what the fuck goes on there.
Oh, did they?
Apparently. It wasn't explained. So, TV shows, you've been watching Fallout.
Loved it.
So Ewan said the same thing. Ewan watched it, and he said it was really good, but this was obviously before 2 had finished or gotten really going. I need to watch it. I really do.
Recommend.
I got halfway through season 1. Just kind of
season 1... It's good, don't get me wrong, but season 2, I feel it's more focused. The characters have been built up, the world has been built up, the stakes have been done, and because of that, they can focus on the story, and it feels a lot more stronger for it.
Good.
And there's a lot of good character development. Like I think we discussed before, like Maximus, when he first appears and he first showed in the show, the audience don't really get him because he's a bit offish, he's a bit sad, a lot of things happen, and he just stood there a bit like a wet lemon.
And he took Night
Titus's armor.
Titus's armor,
And
yeah.
you're like, why is he doing
Killed
that?
off Michael Rappaport.
And I don't really like his character for it. It's explained to his character's like...
It was a Yao Guai though, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he explains the character's motives later on the season.
Okay.
But season 2,
Yeah, he just doesn't get
fantastic.
really backstory apart from the fact like, oh, I want to be a fucking knight and I'm a squire and I don't want to be a squire and I'm me.
Yeah.
And then he just ends up being a knight, but he has to pretend he's a knight, but then he has no fucking idea what he's doing.
And there's a little bit of conflict, but as the audience, you don't really know it, so you can't really sympathise with him. It does show a lot in a little bit in season 1, but in season 2, it shows you his backstory, why he's like that. Proper shows you why he wants to be a knight. I'm not going to say any spoilers, but it really understands him and his frustrations of where he is now and the
Are all
conflict.
three main, because you got the ghoul,
Yeah.
the vault dweller, and the Brotherhood Knight, right? So you got
Maximus,
Maximus, the ghoul, and
Lucy.
That's it.
But the girl is really too much 2 characters. It's Cooper, which is a really good way to show the past tense, the past world, you know what I mean, the old world.
Oh, the flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, I liked that in the
Explaining
first
them.
one.
Yeah.
I like because you see when the bombs fall, and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Exactly, and it really goes into that a lot with Cooper's character and where like Cold Fusion went and where it come, and it shows a lot of Vegas, and it's really cool that. And because the girl's interesting, he's the same person, but there's 2 characters there. There's Cooper in the past, who's a bit naive, he's this film star, and this cynical, grizzled wastelander that is the girl now.
Yeah.
But his character development is interesting in season 2 because Lucy can tell rubs off him. Yeah. But Lucy has some character development because she's seen some awful stuff,
Yeah.
but she still sticks to those ideals.
That's cool.
Of the good rule.
Did they do? You can, without spoiling it too much.
Yeah.
In season 1, there's a lot of stuff in the vault that she came from as well.
Yes.
And they're still doing that story. Is that still a thing in season 2, or is that resolved in 1?
So I don't want to spoil it, so I will blink Morse code to you right now.
Okay, cool, got it.
Yeah,
thanks.
nice one, awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really cool because you see like Home Alone character, you know the guy in?
Oh, Macaulay Culkin's in it, yeah. I've heard.
Amazing where he's come from now, you know, from where he is now. It's fantastic. So cool seeing him. The Legion's back. Interesting where you see where they come from, where they are now. You see a lot of reference to the old Caesar, Kaiser from Vegas.
Does it make you want to play the game?
It does. Yeah, I really want to play New Vegas. I'm not a big fan of New Vegas because I love Fallout 3, but I want to play New Vegas
I'm
again.
a huge fan of Vegas. Vegas is my favourite one.
I can't wait. I'm going to download it after this.
I have a soft spot for 4. I think that's because it's modern and looks better.
Yeah, of course, it looks
it's
beautiful.
dated now, believe it or not, 2015.
Like 10 years? Is it?
2015.
Wow, that's
I remember because it came out the same year as Halo 5.
wow, yeah.
I got the Pit-Boy and everything, which was cool. One of the best special editions I've ever bought.
That Pit-Boy is awesome.
Yeah, I had to sell it.
Oh, hopefully
My
next time.
phone doesn't fit in it anymore anyway.
Yeah, they'll change size. Yeah. I got the 76 with another Brotherhood helmet.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That's also a game I want to go back to.
let us know.
It's got loads of support. The ghoul's in it. They put the ghoul in it now. That was
makes
the most
sense.
recent update.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they put the ghoul in
cool.
it. But yeah, you haven't played 76 since the start when there were like no NPCs in it. It was all
Nothing in it.
robots.
It was like a beta
Yeah,
version.
I've played it since, probably about a year or so back. Played it. It's very cool. I got a bit put off because I kept wandering into high level areas and not knowing why I was getting one-shotted.
No, no.
But you can, it does have a storyline that makes you go through the world at the right levels.
So it kind of like encourages you to explore other
Yeah,
aspects.
yeah. There's people everywhere, which is
Oh,
great.
wow. So it's actually populated.
Huge,
people.
yeah.
So the big thing about the game with
It's
NCPs.
just robots.
Yeah.
And computers. And this
Okay.
one, when they did the Wastelanders update, they fully fixed that issue.
Yeah, so they brought people
Fully,
in, which is
yeah.
famous the game known for.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm 100% down to play that from the beginning with you. That'd be cool. I think it'd be fun with as well.
Especially how many years since it came out?
Over 6.
So 6 years worth of content.
Yeah. And there's a lot.
Is there?
Yeah. I think the pit's in it.
What, Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think. I could be wrong. There's fishing. They added fishing.
not a fishing.
They did a full base
Every
building.
RPG needs fishing.
Yeah, they did a full base building update as
There's no cooking
well.
bits.
All the like people open their own shops in that game.
That's cool.
It's cool. Yeah, it's a huge, completely different game.
Oh, that's really cool. Open shops. I've not heard that since like Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah, so
We should play that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's on Game Pass as well, but you own it. Did you get it digitally with your collector's edition?
Do you know?
Or did you get a disc?
I got a disc.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a steelbook.
Yeah, steelbook.
Wow.
I got the. I got.
You won't be able to trade that in. If you were to, CEX would not take its
Oh, yeah,
free,
'cause
free
it's
to play
free,
game.
yeah. No, I probably wouldn't because it's the only special edition I got. I don't know why, but it got that. I got the helmet. I got the little toys. Got a map. I got like the steelbook, the disc, and I got like some points which I don't think I've ever used.
No, yeah, you'll be able to use them still. The atomic points are still valid.
Yeah. That's good.
Unless in the small print it does have an expiry because some codes do, but yeah, you should still be able to.
That's been interesting what that was.
That's the bad part of the game. The microtransactions are very, very predatory.
I got the canvas bag finally.
You didn't get the nat, so you got the nat. So original. For those who don't know, when
so I got
Fallout
the
76,
original bag that came out, and then finally got the other bag after.
so the collector's edition for Fallout 76 was like what, 200 quid?
Yeah, it was a lot.
You got
A lot of pennies.
The big selling point was the game, obviously, and a replica that you could wear of a Brotherhood of Steel mask with a voice changer
That was it, yeah.
inside. That was very cool. I've only ever seen it once. I got to look at James's. Won't let me put it on. And you get this really cool army-style canvas bag, like that it came in. And a lot of people were upset because it didn't come with the bag. It came with a shitty nylon cheap matte bag.
It's like TV's version.
And so many people kicked off to the point where they offered, if you could provide us with a receipt, we'll actually send you the bag we promised. Well, you actually got it, because a lot of people didn't.
Well, this was the issue, because there's going to be a lawsuit because it's false marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this like image of the bag they're going to sell, which is really smart, and there's TV version on Wish. And then they sent like a little email that went on my, emails you focus and you get your other.
Yeah.
Went on my other, and then this random chance I went on it, I did it, and then many months later, I got this bag delivered.
Sweet.
So something that easily could get missed. And something that you pay money for, and it's better like a, like a normal service.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay anything for this bag?
I think, it's been a while, I may have to pay for delivery. Oh, but I don't think I did.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think I did, yeah. But it was just something.
So is the new bag good?
Yeah, it is, but I use it all the time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was decent. Yeah, I put my sleeping bag in it, so every time I use when I go to the caravan and stuff, it's actually a decent bag.
Is that the only collector's edition you ever bought?
Ever bought.
Really?
Yeah.
And you got disappointed because of all the
Yeah, I
shit?
took it on the whim because when we saw the trailer, original 76, I thought, Fallout with friends.
It's also, I think, the earliest timelined Fallout since the bombs fell.
Yes, that's
So,
right.
like, the Fallout show in New Vegas are, like, the end, the oldest, like, the most... I can't say the most recent because it's in the future.
Most recent in the story.
Latest in the timeline,
Yeah.
but the earliest one is 76. Because there's still wildlife, vegetation and stuff in some areas. It's kind of cool. It's a very pretty game, like, in some areas. It's cool. I like it. Night of the Seven Kingdoms looks really good. I've bought both seasons of House of the Dragon fully intent on having it.
Decent.
Apparently, it's really good.
That's really decent.
I watched the first 3 episodes of season 1 when it came out, and then the first episode feels like Game of Thrones episode 1. You know, with the tournament at the Baratheon and all that. They do that again with the tournament and the Targaryens. I'm like, oh, this is just like Game of Thrones season. I really enjoyed it. And there's like, oh, and there's a threat and all that. But then they do it. After episode 2, there's a fucking time jump of about fucking 4 or 5 years.
I've heard this.
Without them saying. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that... So hopefully, I don't know if there's more time jumps, but apparently the show's really good. And I bought that fully intent on ready to watch that. But Night of the Seven Kingdoms as well. I feel like if I wait for that and watch Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, and then watch a bit of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I'll be in like a big Game of Thrones era again, and it'll feel great.
They're really cool. I know it's really cool as well. Talking about the era, like if you watch Game of Thrones, I bet there's some clip of compilations and stuff on YouTube. They talk about the characters from Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
They get mentions. It's
They
crazy.
mention, it makes you feel the
Because
world
the laws
lived
in there.
Yeah, rich.
I feel like when's the last time you had? Remember, it was like a weekly event. Game of Thrones, like season 6 is coming, and everyone's countdowns. People were hyped for that TV show.
That's what I love about episodic weekly stuff. People build the hype.
If it lives it up to it.
Fan theories on YouTube.
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean? You never get that when all the episodes get dumped week by week.
The only thing I have that with now is wrestling. I'm a big WWE fan, and that's a weekly thing. And every month there's a big payoff because there's pay-per-views. Once a year we get WrestleMania in April. That's huge when all the storylines end and stuff. That's the only thing I have that has hype, but it can burn out because it's every week. But Game of Thrones was like an event yearly.
It was.
Like when the season's coming out and the teasers and everyone's hype and the billboards and everyone's theories after every episode and spoilers. And we used to watch the little preview of the next episode and it was like a minute long. We were hyped.
And everyone analysed.
When's the last time you had a show like that?
For me, since then, it was a very long time, but probably Fallout.
Fallout, yeah?
Yeah. But just the excitement of it. But because we were like,
I haven't had that in ages with anything.
Yeah. Because for a long time, a lot of shows, all these episodes come out one go.
Streaming's a problem.
Yeah. So that's why it's good. I think they'll come back this episode thing. It builds hype. It builds like excitement, fan theories. People talk about it. Do you remember when Jon Snow died in Game of Thrones? Spoiler for those who don't see it.
It was like 10 years ago.
And I remember being in America at the time, and everyone, no matter who I met people in Australia, New Zealand, Americans obviously, but I heard someone from India, we were all talking about
Jon Snow's death.
How he's going to come back and Jon Snow's death. That was so exciting, you know what I mean? Everyone had different theories. Didn't know these people, but all connected by this moment and this excitement, and everyone.
It was a worldwide excitement for something.
Yeah,
I think the next thing that's going to do that is Avengers again, but purely because we've had it before. But other than that, I can't think of anything else.
I need to watch Breaking Bad.
You never watched it?
No, we're going to watch it after a few shows. We're going to watch it all. I'm looking forward to it. Don't give that tone off face, young man.
Do you want to borrow it? I got Blu-rays.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. Just on that, because Breaking Bad, and even though it's not my favourite TV show, I will say, and I will agree with most of the internet, it is the best written TV show of all time.
I've seen the review. Number one.
Yeah, no, it is.
Right over there. And I bet. I can't wait to binge watch it. I have to wait.
It's not long. The first season's like 6 episodes as well. It's like a pilot season. Fucking all the way through. When you finish it, go straight into El Camino, the Netflix movie.
All right, does that carry on?
Don't leave it, because I left it when it came out, because I was like, do I need to watch Breaking Bad again or not? And everyone was saying, no, you don't need to watch Breaking Bad again or not. And I was like, but Breaking Bad was a long time ago, and this follows on. It follows Jesse's story.
That's cool.
And it follows on, and it came out, obviously, ages after Breaking Bad had finished.
Did it?
Yeah, Breaking Bad's like early 2000s. It's like 2008.
Do you know what he's saying that? I remember being at Blockbuster. Yeah. And I walked in, I was looking at DVDs, and I saw like the first season of Breaking Bad, and he's in another one. I thought, why is Malcolm Middle Dad is there? I was like, what's the show?
Brilliant character development for him. But yeah, go, once you finish season 5, don't end it, don't give a break, don't watch anything else. Just go straight into El Camino. Yeah. It's an hour-and-a-half special movie they did for Jesse's.
Finishes the story.
Finishes Breaking Bad.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then, if you want more, you've got Better Call Saul, which is set all before it.
That's it.
It's a prequel.
Does that have those characters in it?
I do not know, I've not watched it.
Right,
it is why I watched it all again. So I was like, oh, do I need to watch El Camino or not? And everyone was like, no, you don't. I was like, I don't trust you. I watched Breaking Bad again last year. I'm so glad I did. Went into El Camino, and then I'm ready for Better Call Saul.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I want to go back, because you do need it. You need it fresh. So if you were to watch Breaking Bad and Camino and do Breaking Bad, but then we're like interested in Better Call Saul, don't leave it like a year. Unless you watch it at some point.
Right, yeah, that's awesome. And especially you have to wait each year for a season.
I think it's 5-6 seasons of Better Call Saul as well.
Wow, for loads.
But it leads straight into Breaking Bad, I think.
Well, apparently this is development for him from like an honourable lawyer to whatever character he is in the show.
Chris watched it last year and he was raving while he was watching it. He loved it. So good. I'm like, yeah, it's the same guy as well. It's Vince Gilligan who did Breaking Bad. So it's all
he's in Nobody. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's good. Have you seen the second one?
Yeah, it was alright. It was good. Yeah, it was alright.
It was okay.
First one cut that lightning in the bottom.
Second
one was just a bit of repeat.
The second one was just the same thing.
Yeah. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. It's just maybe a little bit of a bit more you could do, but the first one's good, man. Speaking of a film we watched recently, watched a film, absolutely gorgeous, yeah. Film that I don't watch normally, beautiful film, it was a recommendation.
Is this in the cinema you watched?
No, it was an old film, 90s I believe, Robbie Williams in it, and it's probably one of the most serious films he's ever done.
30-second photo.
That's a crazy film, that is, but a good guess. It's called When Dreams May Come. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of that one. I've watched that one.
Unreal.
It's a good film.
Mate, it's probably the most beautiful rendition of the afterlife ever, honestly.
All of his films at that time.
It is fantastic. It's bittersweet. It's beautiful how they're showing the afterlife. When he finds out his what happened to his wife, and he goes through the journey, like Dante's Inferno to hell. And then it's like a personal journey, and he's like discovering his kid and his dog, and he's going through that. And then the ending, man, no one talks about this film.
No,
and it's so underrated.
It's the same.
Like Dark City.
It's the same with Patch Adams. You ever seen Robbie Williams' Patch Adams?
Oh yeah, he's the doctor. The
Doctor of Happiness.
Yeah,
It's
true story. Yeah,
that is one of his best films, and no one's seen it
yeah, it's
because it's slept on.
really nice.
Also, Bicentennial Man, which is a bit more known.
Oh, that's
Bicentennial is fucking amazing.
mate. You know, at a weekend, I was quite ill in America, and I was on my own. Very creepy. Don't really camp in America. It's very creepy, especially when you watch a horror film recently.
Jason coming at
you. Yeah, honestly, it's terrifying. Yeah, I kept looking around because it was all on my own. Anyway, they had loads of big selection of VHSs. It felt like it was the 90s, yeah. And then Bicentennial Man. What a great film.
So good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everyone's like, oh, Aladdin's is better. No, Bicentennial Man and Patch Adams.
That's a odyssey, that film.
Fucking incredible films. Yeah.
Really.
Huge.
Man, that guy had some great acting chops too, honestly.
And his stand-up. You ever watched his stand-up from the 70s? 80s?
Not from the 70s. I saw one where he's doing a stand-up comedy to a military base, and all of a sudden there's like an alarm goes off, and they stand up, and he's like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Why do all the guys just stand up that way?
Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, what a comedy and emotion.
His entire, all of it. He was incredible in everything.
And we're talking about Robert Williams, you cannot mention Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire is probably his best movie, but like I think my favourite one he's done is Bicentennial Man and Patch Adams. But no, absolutely, Mrs. Doubtfire is up there. That put him way up.
Oh, that was a phenomenal film. What a film, man. I don't know no one that does not like that film. That film had everything.
It's good. So, closing points.
Yes.
Anything you want to say?
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids. I like that. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Well, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure. Till next time.
Till next. Yeah, I'll definitely have you on again, man.
Yeah,
it's
nice
fun.
one.
It, like I said, it's just a casual chat.
Yeah,
Did you feel like there was a camera there? No.
No, not at all.
Do you feel like you're wearing a microphone? No.
What microphone? Look at that. You put that there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
Wait, you're recording this?
You didn't say anything bad.
Awesome.
But nice one. Cheers, lad.
Thanks, man.
Till next time.
And like I said, case in point, give us a share.
Yeah.
And if you need to know when the next one is, it's usually every 2 weeks.
So like and subscribe and click on the videos here, here, and here.
No, I'm not doing any of that.
Oh, don't click on the videos. No videos.
We're on Spotify, just audio. Everyone's going to be confused on what you're pointing at.
Okay, and thanks for sponsoring this video.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, cool. Thanks. See you later. Cool.
Ciao.